Hi everyone, this is our last week of Powerhouse in Schools together. I know it's been a little bit weird since we can't be in person, but I hope you've been following the videos and really getting a feel of the stuff that we're learning. Whether it was the upsides to caring or self-care or coping skills, I really hope you've absorbed it and that you're going to take that with you into your everyday. This week is called All About You. So we talk a lot about helping our families and figuring out how to help other people, but we often forget about ourselves. So this week, our first page looks like two little notebooks, and it's the things I'm good at and the things I will get better at. There's no such thing as the things that you're bad at because there's always room for improvement. So it's not a matter of being good or bad at things, it's a matter of I'm good at something and then other stuff I need to improve on. So we're going to make those two lists together. So for example, some things I'm good at are, I can say art, I like listening, I really like listening to my friends, I'll think of another one, I really like cooking, and I think I'm good at that. And let's say I'm actually also very good at organizing. I love organizing. I love cleaning a room. So those are examples of some things that I'm good at. But the things I need to get better at, I'm sure that list is just as long. I need to get better at things like forgiveness. Sometimes I'm not quick to forgive people, and I know it's a flaw of mine. I need to get better at math. When I see numbers, my head gets all foggy, and I can't really figure it out. Things I get better at. Science. When I hear about theories or processes or environmental stuff, I'm very interested, but I can't always figure it out, so that's also something I need to get better at. And I'm going to write patience, because sometimes I get so frustrated with people and I get very impatient, and that's something I can definitely get better at. So think about it, take some time to do these, and you don't need to fill in the whole notebook, but try to get 4 or 5 just things you're good at and things you will get better at. The last page looks like a big iceberg. This page is my favorite. So this is thinking about the way that society sees us, our friends, our teachers, people on sort of the outside of our brains. And then the bottom part of the iceberg is thinking about how we see ourselves. And truly, that's really important. How we see ourselves is our self-esteem. And we tend to be a bit hard on ourselves. So above the iceberg, write how your friends, family, and teachers and other people see you or what they think about you. So maybe it's, oh, talented, quiet in school, oh, that person's very nice, and very basic things that people think about you. And once you're done that, fill the bottom of the iceberg with how you see yourself. And just try to be very honest. You don't need to make it positive or negative, you just need to make it honest and authentic about how you see yourself. So, do you see yourself as a positive person? Do you see yourself as a good listener? Are you a good friend? Or do you see yourself as lazy or clumsy? What are some words that you would describe yourself? Think about the skills that we talked about in the earlier page. And take time to do that. Pause the video, take time to do that, and then at the bottom part is a very important question. It says, how do you view yourself, positively or negatively? If what you filled in at the bottom of the iceberg was negative, what is something we can do to change that? Because we really, really are all great people. If you're watching this and I worked with you last year, I know you're a great person. I know you guys are all awesome. So what is one thing that we can do to change our self-image? It's not always going to be perfect. It's going to fluctuate. Some days we're going to feel great about ourselves, and other days we're not. But how can we make our self-esteem in general more positive? Maybe that is hanging out with people who tell us how great we are. Hanging out with better people. Surrounding ourselves with positive people. Maybe some of the things that we feel about ourselves are actually told to us by someone else. And maybe it's having a conversation with them and saying, hey, you tell me that I'm lazy. I don't want to feel lazy about myself anymore. So can we practice talking a bit positively about me? Or maybe one of your self-views is true. Maybe if one of your things was, say, I'm unmotivated. Maybe you are unmotivated. That's okay. We all get unmotivated. But then that means, how can we get motivated? So maybe that's waking up early and going for a walk every day. Maybe that's going to school a little bit earlier. So you're going to think about at least one thing you can do to make sure that your self-image is positive. And if your self-image was very positive, awesome. It should be, because you guys are all great and you guys all do great things at home. So think about it, work on this page, and then keep this page somewhere where maybe you can reflect back to it in 10 years, and maybe the way you see yourself will be completely different. Maybe if it was negative, in 5 years, it'll be so positive that you could never picture writing that stuff. And if it was positive, and in 5 years you're feeling a bit less positive, you can look back and say, whoa, I was really positive back then. Look at all these great things about me. And use it as a reminder to flip back to that positive lens. So that is it for Powerhouse in Schools 2021 for you all. And it has been strange and busy and weird, and I know that it's been hard to watch this virtually. I know you are all tired of watching things virtually, so thank you. And just another reminder to do the survey links so that I can see who did them. Make sure you put your name on them, and as long as you did them, I will be in touch with you or your school to bring you your Powerhouse in a box. And you can utilize it all summer long until we reunite again. So have a great summer. I will miss you all. Good luck with the end of school, and I will see you next year.